All right, 8th graders, this video is to help you with question 3 on CR Helper, CR number 2. All right, it says, what is the result of negative, and then within parentheses, negative 3/4 raised to the second power? I'm loving all these exponent problems. It really, your teachers are just trying to make sure you truly understand what exponents mean. So I want to show you if there's a negative outside the set of parentheses and a negative 3/4 inside the set of parentheses raised to the second power. I want to talk about what that means. So if you see a negative outside a set of parentheses, that means -1 times whatever you got going here on the inside raised to the power. All right, so I have -1 times, and then I have to handle, what does -3/4 to the second power mean? Oh, it means I have to take -3/4 and multiply it by itself. That's what it means to square something. Take that number and multiply it by itself. All right, I'm going to trail this -1 out in front. It's not going to hurt. I just like to handle that in my last step. I do not know why, but when I'm working out problems like this, that's how I do it. Could you multiply these two together and then multiply your third factor? Absolutely. Multiplication is commutative, so I can switch the order and still be okay with my answer. All right, so I'm going to choose to multiply these together first. Well, first of all, a negative times a negative is a positive. So I know this is going to be a positive. And then I just multiply straight across the top, straight across the bottom. 3 times 3 is 9. Some students like to tell me it's not 9. They like to tell me another number. But 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 4 is 16. So now at this point, I have a negative times a positive. A negative times a positive. Negative times a positive will be a negative. Negative times a positive is a negative. And 1 times 9/16, 1 is our multiplicative identity. We have 9/16. So that's the final answer, a -9/16. Again, your teachers are trying to get you to write out the steps for these problems. They want to make sure you're showing that you understand what it means when something is raised to a power. They want to make sure you understand if you have a negative outside the set of parentheses, it means -1 times whatever you're getting here. All right, hope that helped.